One of the greatest footballers alive walked off that pitch completely alone. No teammates beside him. No handshake. Just him and a tunnel. But what most people never knew, this wasn't really about one lost match. It was the ending of a 5-tournament chase for the one trophy that never wanted him. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why those tears weren't really about the scoreline at all. Cristiano Ronaldo had chased the FIFA World Cup since he was 21 years old. 5 World Cups, 0 titles, and everyone knew the math? At 37, in Qatar, this was his last realistic chance. But there was something nobody wanted to say out loud. Portugal's captain wasn't even guaranteed a place in the starting lineup. Just weeks before the tournament, Ronaldo's 20-year story with Manchester United came to an unexpected end. Instead of a farewell, his contract was terminated during the build-up to the World Cup. It wasn't exactly the preparation any football legend hopes for before the biggest tournament of his life. He arrived in Qatar carrying the expectations of an entire nation, with something to prove and without a club behind him. Then came the moment nobody expected. Portugal's head coach left. Cristiano Ronaldo on the bench for the round of 16. For the first time since 2006, Ronaldo didn't start a World Cup knockout match. The player who replaced him, Gonçalo Ramos, scored a stunning hat trick. It was the kind of night that instantly changed the conversation. The future had arrived while the greatest player in Portugal's history watched from the sidelines. When the quarterfinal against Morocco arrived, Ronaldo came onto the pitch as a substitute, not as the main star. Not as the leader everyone expected, but as a player trying to rescue a match that was slipping away. Portugal lost 1-0. Morocco made history by becoming the first African nation ever to reach a FIFA World Cup semifinal. And just like that, Ronaldo's dream was over. He stood silently in the middle of the stadium while Morocco celebrated around him. But there was another story few people understood. Earlier that year, Ronaldo and his family had experienced the heartbreaking loss of one of their newborn twins. It was a deeply personal tragedy that he had rarely spoken about publicly. The emotions he carried into Qatar were much heavier than football alone. This wasn't just the end of a match. It was the end of a chapter filled with pressure, expectations, sacrifice, and personal pain. As the final whistle echoed around the stadium, Ronaldo didn't stay for the celebrations. He didn't wait for the cameras. He simply walked down the tunnel alone. The image spread across the world within minutes. The internet immediately split into 2 sides. Some criticized him for leaving without staying on the pitch. Others defended him, saying no one truly knew the emotional weight he had been carrying throughout that year. For many people, it wasn't the reaction of a sore loser. It was the reaction of a man watching a lifelong dream disappear forever. His silent walk reminded many fans of another legendary farewell, Zinedine Zidane's final World Cup exit in 2006. Different stories, different endings, but the same silent walk away from football's biggest prize. Now you understand why those tears weren't really about one missed chance or one lost match. They represented 5 World Cups, years of chasing history, and the realization that the one trophy every footballer dreams of would never be his. Cristiano Ronaldo never lifted the FIFA World Cup, but that lonely walk into the tunnel became one of the most emotional and unforgettable moments of his entire career. And as it turned out, this wasn't the end of Ronaldo's story. It was only the beginning of an entirely new chapter.